It is 6 o'clock p.m. and I'm Councilmember Johnson, and I will call the meeting of the Finance and Administration Committee to order for Tuesday, August 4th. First thing is the roll call. All council members are accounted for, along with city administrator, city attorney, and finance director. Thank you. And then next thing is approval of the agenda. Are there any changes that council members would like to make to the agenda for tonight?
Nothing for me, Councilmember Johnson.
I also don't have anything for tonight. We will have to get into the budget and a few other things, hopefully in September. Okay, next thing, maybe later this month. Okay, next thing is public comments. Are there any members of the public who would like to make comment tonight? Okay, seeing none, then we will move on to the minutes. The next thing is the minutes, which are dated July 21st, 2026. Are there any suggested changes by the committee for the minutes?
No changes for me.
Nope.
All right, then we will consider the minutes approved as presented. Next thing is the approval of the warrants and claims. Consideration of claims report dated August 10th, 2026. I haven't received any questions from council members about the claims report. Were there any concerns from the committee?
Nothing for me,
No.
Councilmember Johnson.
All right. Then we will go ahead and forward those to the council on consent. Next thing is discussion. We have flood events update. We did have something in the packet, but it looked like that was from before. There.
There's no further update this cycle.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it's just the one from our last meeting. Okay. Then the next thing is potential land use in unincorporated UGA. Are there any comments for discussion about that?
Just kind of the conversation.
Councilmember Holloway.
Oh, sorry. Conversation Mayor and I had. There's at least community concern that there's like 7 tick marks of things that need to happen before the county says complete and we start the review process. 6 of those are now complete. There was some concern in community of, oh my gosh, we're getting close. Feedback from county is that last tick mark should be a bigger box. And they're not, should take some time to get through that. So it's not imminent that last tick mark is gonna go away. It's gonna take some time. So we won't get into that 14-day review session next week.
Okay. Any other thoughts on this? Yes, Councilmember Washington.
Yeah, just a quick follow-up and it hasn't come up and I'm just curious where we are. Do we have an updated list of the sorry, I just had it on tip of my tongue. The what am I thinking?
Consultants?
Yeah, the consultant, the
Specialists.
yeah, but there's a better word. There's a better way to say it, but I can't think of it right now. Expert witnesses. Yes,
okay.
Expert witnesses. I'll ask the question. Are we going to experts? Are we going to get a list? Will we get a list of the experts?
I'm only aware of what we last saw.
Okay.
Previously. So this is about for the UGA potential development, where last time we saw the list, there was noise as one of the studies and a few other things. You're talking about that list?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any updates to that? I do not have any, so administration.
Yeah, I think there's 4 things, 3 consultants, I think, doing stuff time, but in any event, the council approved the list of consultants and they've been engaged and are doing that work. There's no further list.
Okay, so that's the final list.
As of now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's some confusion there. So mainly probably on my part. Okay, fair enough. So, okay. I thought there was an additional list coming forward, but sorry, my apologies.
All right. Making sure we're okay.
I can clear that up for you later. No, it's wrong.
All right, good. Okay. Then the next item is the city council agenda review for August 10th, 2026. I will pull that up and we'll start at the top. Currently what is scheduled is to begin with a 6 p.m. roundtable with a call to order and roll call, agenda approval, and special business, which would have a closed session pursuant to RCW 42.30.140 for a collective bargaining, followed by adjournment. And there'd be no action during the roundtable. Okay, anticipated. Since it's not a since it's not a special meeting, so roundtable, hypothetically, could we take action? I'm no, okay. All right, thank you. All right, next thing is the regular agenda at 7 p.m., which begins with the call to order and roll call, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the agenda approval. Following that is public hearings, presentations, proclamations, and appointments. We have public hearings. We have appointments of the police chief, swearing in of Scott Miller, and that is it. Oh, we do not have any public hearings. We just have the one appointment. Is there anything else from the administration that's coming up for appointments? Commissions, et cetera?
Not for next week.
Okay. Excellent. Following that is public comment, and then the consent agenda, which currently has approval of the city council meeting minutes for July 22nd and for July 27th, and the claims report dated August 10th. We do not currently have any ordinances on the agenda, and I do not believe the Public Safety or Community Development Committee met this week.
Correct on community development.
Yep.
But public safety.
Yeah, and I'm not aware of anything that has been requested to move forward from public safety or community development. Okay, that takes us to Parks and Public Works Committee, AB 26-048, formerly AB 26-030. Approval to execute contracts for previously appropriated capital projects. Okay, so there was.
Sorry,
Just
you're probably
quick
going to
thing.
speak to it.
There was some concern about the process of how these are put together. I'm just curious if that has been addressed, or is that something that is intended to be worked through at this upcoming meeting as part of our discussion of this agenda bill? Mayor.
Yeah, we'll be bringing that back through Parks and Public Works at their next meeting, and then if they're satisfied, it'll go forward to the full council following that.
So is the intent then to strike this from the agenda for this coming?
This was a different matter.
This is a different one. Mayor?
Sorry.
Yeah, so there were two agenda bills that were sent back. One was sent back because the contract wasn't attached, and we were sort of talking about, well, it's in the contract that's attached, and council members said, well, where's that attached? Well, it wasn't. It was a mistake. So that went back through Parks and Public Works. That's coming back to you. The second agenda bill, which is not coming back to you this cycle, had more concerns than just what was attached. There was process questions and contract content questions. And so that is going to go back to public. So it's taking us a little bit longer to pull that together. We'll take that back to Parks and Public Works, and that'll be at their next meeting.
Okay, thank you for the clarification. Okay, then the next thing is Finance Administration Committee. We have our two items that are just continuously on the agenda, potential land use in unincorporated UGA and the flood event update. We do not currently have anything planned for Committee of the Whole. Then before we kind of wrap up the committee reports, anything from council or administration? Okay. Then we'll move on to the reports. We have the mayor's report, and we have commission and committee liaison reports as per usual, and then adjournment. Anything else on the agenda from administration or the the committee? Okay.
Nothing for me.
Excellent. Then we will move forward with that as our agenda. And that does take us to the end of business for this meeting. And we are adjourned at 6:10. Thank you.